So my friend Jasmine and I saw this together, and the tickets suggested assigned seating. But 5 minutes prior to the film beginning, a guy came into the cinema and said, "Ignore the assigned seating." This came after we asked 2 boys to move because they were in our seats. They told their mom, who was getting snacks, and she came into the movie theater to yell at us for forcing her 2 boys to move, resulting in the entire audience turning and looking at us. Timing is everything. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I really enjoyed it. The story follows Greg and Earl, who are best friends and filmmakers. One day, news breaks that a girl at school, Rachel, has cancer. Greg is then assigned by his mom to hang out with her, and soon they begin a doomed friendship. What this film does, and does really well, is express how important art is. In the beginning, the production design appropriately informs us of what films and characters Greg likes. We then see that he has shot spoof remakes of these films on a Bolex camera. Later on, we see he is combining that with iPhone footage. It's the filmmaker saying that when trying to reach someone emotionally, what format you choose isn't nearly as important as your intentions. And that idea plays a key role in one of my favorite scenes. Greg and Rachel are in her hospital bed watching the film he made for her. Accompanied by a beautiful soundtrack, it shows the relationship between filmmaker and viewer, like few films do. He thinks what he made sucks, while she is in total awe of it. It's a very honest scene. Where I think the film could have improved is the pacing, the casting, and the quirk factor. While this is a funny movie, at times it feels like this movie is trying a little too hard to be unique. A good example is early on, when Greg is in Rachel's room and her Wolverine poster begins talking to him. It's interesting, but random, very random, and only happens once. Concerning the casting, most of the cast turns in really good stuff, but I don't think that Thomas Mann was the best choice for Greg. Reason being is because he seems to be trying really hard to be like Michael Cera plays any character in any movie, and it just was really distracting. Last but not least, the pacing is inconsistent. Some scenes play out with multiple cuts, while others play out with hardly any. As a result, certain scenes meant to be dramatic and emotional come off as slow and awkward. All that said, this movie is well-intentioned and has a cheesy but warm ending. I give Me and Earl and the Dying Girl 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.